Hello traders, welcome to MarketAddiction.net. Today is February 19th, 2009. Got another slow grind down today in the markets. The Dow closed down 89 points, the Nasdaq was down 25. The S&P 500 was down 9.5 points. Starting off with the daily chart of the S&P 500. We're still below this major level of support in here. We have a 50-day moving average rolling over. The 10-day is below the 20-day, which is below the 50-day. We're still below also this broken uptrend line. So it's not looking very good here on the daily time frame for any kind of bullish action. Looks like we're eventually going to come back down and test these November lows. Actually, looking at the Dow is already down around those lows. So if the S&P and the Nasdaq is looking to follow the Dow, then we should have some more downside on them as well. Let's have the Qs up here. We'll go ahead and look at those on the daily chart. The Qs have been stronger pretty much all year. We have this uptrend line that looks like it's just starting to break, so we could have pretty big sell-off here in the Qs as well. Back to the S&P. Looking at the 60-minute time frame, this is this major level of support, which should not be resistance. We're still trading below. The 5-day moving average is still declining pretty sharply. Looking at the 10-minute time frame, you can see that we're now putting in these lower highs. We have another lower low. So it's not looking good for the upside here. To see any chance at the upside, we at least need to get past this level and then go on up and test and even break through this 5-day moving average, but it'll take a lot of buying pressure in order to do that. The only thing is that with the market down as much as it has been and as sharp as it has been, kind of leery about getting too aggressive on the short side in here. But I'm also not really looking to take any long positions either, because this market's just looking really weak. So to point out some individual stocks on my watch list, I'm looking at ARRS. This is a call on the short side. Have these lower highs in here. Have this 50-day moving average. It's flattening out. Looking at the 60-minute time frame, you can see that we've had these lower highs. The 5-day moving average is starting to flatten out, roll over a little bit. Looking at the 10-minute chart, you can see in the short term we've had lower highs, lower lows. Had this support area here that just got broken at the end of the day. If I enter this one, I'd like to see it maybe get a little bit of a pullback and then short it, because it already started to break through this level. I'd put a stop in right around the 690 level for those of you who are more aggressive, maybe around this just above 680. If we get a sell-off in this one though, it should bring in a pretty far drop, either down to this level for first target, and then all the way down to around 5.5. Also looking at ACN daily chart. We've also had some lower highs in here. 60-minute chart, same setup, lower highs, lower lows, declining 5-day moving average. It looks like we tried to get above it, couldn't quite hold above it, now we're starting to break below it again. Looking at the 10-minute chart, you have this lower high in here. This level of support is just starting to break. I would like to enter this one right around where it closed. If it gaps down, I won't chase it though. Put a stop in right around this $3.30, $3.40 level. The target to the downside, pretty much anywhere down in here. Another stock on my list is HTS. So also a call on the short side. Looking at the daily chart, you can see we've had lower highs. A 50-day moving average is rolling over. Have the 10-day moving average below the 20-day, below the 50-day. Looking at the 60-minute chart, you'll see that we're in a downtrend here with lower highs. 5-day moving average has started to decline. Looking at the 10-minute chart, more lower highs in the short-term time frame. We have this level of support here that we closed right at. I'd like to see this break for an entry. If I do enter this one, I put a stop above this right around 2380 level. This one's also looking pretty heavy. I think if it could break down, we could see sell off down around this $21 level. I only want to highlight some short setups. There's a couple setups on my watch list on the long side, but like I said earlier, this market's looking pretty weak, and I don't feel very confident in the long side. If we do get a bounce, I think it'll be short-lived. I'll just look to enter shorts at some better prices. If you do want to check out the rest of my watch list, get on my website at marketaddiction.net. If you're watching this video on YouTube, be sure to check out the links on the side. Stop back and have a great day.